So, back at it again. It's been a while. December 3rd, 2019. Uh, well, shoot, I don't even remember when the last one was recorded. Has been a hot minute, though. Her girlfriend was around for most of that time. She doesn't know about this yet. This is still just a me thing. She's been gone for longer than what it's taken me to record another one, but just been kind of busy and haven't really gotten around to it. I didn't forget about it, nor did I really stop doing it. So, it's not that. But, yeah. Got a capture card coming in, so I can start streaming Smash and other things to get more use out of the mic. Webcam is on the list to buy and coming soon. The background music is a little different this time around. Part of a sleep mix by Naked Flames, I believe. Yeah. He's actually kind of one of the people who made me want to do something like this, because he had something similar. Yeah. I don't know. It might be a little too loud. I'm not sure. But, yeah, it's been past Thanksgiving. I wouldn't say a whole lot's changed. It's all my dad, actually, so that's something. He came by and got the stuff out of the storage unit finally. Didn't actually think he was ever going to get it. But he did. Everything's gone. He was a little more satisfied with what I got than initially after we loaded it up to his trailer. Thought he'd have plenty of space, and turned out we filled the whole trailer up. Thought I was just being lazy. Turns out it was more of... I literally did 2 trips. So, he's not as mad about what he got. Just had 5 days off in a row, and only really worked half a day today because company dinner thing. So, I've had quite a bit of time off of work. But it just kind of brings me back to the classic meme of man fresh off of vacation with a new reinvigorated hate for his job. That's me. That's me right now. I get time off and I go back just to realize, like, wow, still hate it. The time off didn't help. Never does. Seems like it just makes me not want to go back even more, because I've had time off to do, well, quite frankly, whatever I wanted to. But unfortunately, I don't have an unlimited income of money. If I did, shoot, I'd do just about whatever I wanted to, whenever. Lots of Smash tournaments. Just have fun in general. But yeah. Younger brother telling me about the job he's working at again. Seems like maybe a good switch. Just starting off at 13 an hour is going to be a little rough. But maybe I could do it. Move back to Statesville, to the old apartment. Maybe. Apartments are expensive. Like, no matter where you go, like, pricey. Like, I was looking at this one just for fun. From, like, the way home from Todd Court. Like, pretty nice looking place. Looks like I wouldn't really mind living there. But it's like $800 for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. It's kind of pricey. It's more than what we pay for our current apartment. which is too bad. 1.5 bath. So, you know. I mean, I guess the newer it is, the more they can charge. What from I read from the reviews, the price was like gone up every year, which seems to be a thing. I remember a couple of my buddies telling me about some apartments in Asheville that were like pretty cheap when they first opened up, but have slowly jumped up. I guess the low price initially is to get people to move in, and then once they're in, you have them. Because it's sort of a hassle to move. So, yeah, I don't know. I did talk to my younger brother about, the house down at the end of the road. And how if they could get decent internet up there, I would absolutely move into that house. And that is 100% true. If they could get decent internet up there, I would absolutely move up there. Heartbeat. No questions asked. The only reason I don't live up there, mainly, is for the internet. Plus, I wanted to find some different avenues of work, which worked out, but I never disliked living in the middle of nowhere, minus the fact that there's no good internet. It's literally, if the internet was, they could get decent internet, I would, but that's not gonna happen by any means. So, yeah, kind of shitty, but maybe, I don't know, in a couple years it might happen. Sure, there's enough people that live up there that could, potentially jump in on something like that. But I'm not really worried about it right now. But, yeah. Should be getting a new TV pretty soon. Spent quite a bit of money here in the past couple days, but it's December. Christmas is coming up. Bought one of my friends a gift. Bought plenty of stuff for myself. My girlfriend. Still gotta get her something, and my mother something too. Probably take the time. Might be after Christmas for Mom. Maybe. I'm not much of a get a gift for somebody person. I just like to get them and go somewhere and say, get whatever you want. Because I've notoriously always been hard to buy gifts for. So instead of getting something somebody doesn't really want, and I get the fact that, that people, it's the thought that counts, but, if you get something that you really just don't care for, it's kind of, even though it's the thought that counts, it's still a little disappointing. Maybe it's a little selfish of me, but that's what I think. But I just think it's easier that way. The way they know they get what they want. What are we on? A little tired. Even though I had a lot of days off, didn't really get a whole lot of sleep, a whole lot of rest. Seems to be a trend. This coming weekend, I have 3 tournaments, so I don't really get a lot of rest there either. Come home from work Friday, rest for a little bit, go take a tournament, hopefully take it. Should be able to. And Saturday's the Arcadian, which is a bigger tournament. And then Sunday is Ignis, which I haven't officially decided I'm going to yet. I probably will. If I drive myself, and just leave whenever it's over. This last time I went, I stayed way too late. Ended up playing casually for a couple extra hours. Shouldn't. And I, didn't go into work the next day because I only had like 5 hours of sleep, but I've done that before. It's just, I still have vacation time too. Game Awards are next Thursday. But I take the Friday off. Give myself another 3-day weekend. It'll put me under the maximum 24 hours to carry over. But, that's fine. Probably go for the philosophy like this year. That next year I won't be working there for a whole year, so use all my vacation time I can. Because going back to that, I might honestly take him up on it. I'll have to do some budgeting. Things might be really tight for a little bit. But if my girlfriend moves in and gets a job, it shouldn't be that bad. And the reason why I'm thinking about the old one is because there's plenty of jobs she could walk to, which solves the issue of driving. I know my sister-in-law was like, well, she can work up where I'm at. And I'm just like, well, how close do I need to move back for you to be able to pick her up to go there, But we'll see. Where my brother works, it's like 410s, so I have 3-day weekends every weekend, which is good for a couple things, which just struck me, like, they didn't get much vacation time at first. I think you get like a week after 6 months or something like that, but that's not too bad, considering you only work 4 days a week, so you only have to like use 10 hours. I don't know if they do like hours or if it's just literally a day, So, and I forgot about that. So, for like weekend, for tournaments and stuff, I just have to take off maybe Monday, sort of thing. Or I could just get a flight really late, Sunday. But, I don't know. Because I really don't know, go back to latex and deal with all that again. At Eagle Hill, it's not so bad. But it's not exactly. It's boring. Which I'm sure where my brother works isn't exactly exciting either. But it's something different. For a little bit. My girlfriend get a job, save up, get a car. We'll both have a little more freedom. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many of these I'm going to be able to record before she comes back over. Like, I don't know, it's not the same, like, recording them when she's here. I don't really have the time. She's always in the room with me, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just, I have no time to myself, which is why I don't really want her to work the exact same schedule I do. Part-time, or say I'm on second, she's on first, or something like that. I just have some time to myself. Or, she gets a full-time job, and she does work first, and I start working when my brother works, and work 410s. I'll have Friday off to myself. Just time for me. That could be, like, my stream day. Because if I am going to start streaming, like, she can't really be in the room with me while I'm doing it, unless, like, she's hiding behind, like, a green screen or something. So, yeah. But, random thought, and the reason why I was looking at that apartment was because, I don't know, it just looked like a cute little town. I don't know. I like to imagine myself, like, what would it be like to live here, sort of thing. And those apartments were kind of nice, and the town wasn't very big, or at least from what I've seen. I haven't really spent much time there. I'm driving through it a couple times, but for some reason, driving through it today gave me a feeling of nostalgia for some reason. I don't know why. It just did. It's not like I grew up there or seen it before. But it sort of goes back to how, I don't know, I just like driving sometimes. And just something that I've been wanting to do and haven't really ever really done it. Minus, I guess, the one time I drove by my old high school. But just getting in my car and just driving. Not really have so much of a destination in mind. Just hit a highway and ride it. Get lost in thought. Highways are a little less stressful than interstates. And at a lower speed, so it's a little easier to kind of daydream off, to think. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if the music's picking up anymore. Doubt it. Maybe it is now, because I turned it up. But, yeah, it's, sort of sad, in a way. But yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. I feel like I had a whole lot stuck in my head whenever I started recording this, and now I don't really have so much. May end it here. Maybe some more stuff will come up tomorrow. I don't know. Stuff has happened between now and plenty, really. But, yeah. I guess we'll see. It's almost gone on for 18 minutes now. It's kind of long. It's gonna take forever to render this. Probably won't get done tonight anyway. But, yeah. Guess I'll end it here. And we'll come back at a later date. Sometime. Till then, peace.